Looking for a contender right now. Who's gonna be the lucky contender? We got a contender, y'all. We got a contender. Rocky Marciano from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. What a coincidence. But Jack Dempsey. Brawler style versus brawler style.
These two have certainly talked the
Don't
talk.
trust his
Now they've
goat.
got to walk the walk. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters. And he will face Jack the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey, 6'1" tall, 201 pounds. The Rock, Rocky Marciano. Jack Dempsey, his fighting style.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first...
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Counter shot lands.
Nice.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Another scoring shot there. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He starts sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure this round. I needs to get back out there. He needs to win this round.
And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Got out of the way of that right hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Failing to score with that right hook. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on around.
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook just can't find the target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking just the same to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Now, don't want you to load up.
There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Can't land that jab. A perfect counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Confidence. You've got to take that confidence. Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back, your jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Yes. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
On to the fifth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Perfect counter shot. Good right hand. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Jack Dempsey. Oh boy, in trouble. Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Jab not finding its target. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Down goes Jack Dempsey. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Dempsey in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Excuse me.
Nice round. Good round. I like.
On to the sixth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You don't want to trade shots. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Back and forth they go. So tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Right hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Feel good? Good man, good man. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that if you just start sticking a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't box them back together.
Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Punch scores. Not a lot of defense here at all. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Well done with that counter shot. Carrying away the right hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Can't score with that hook again.
Woo!
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell to start round 8. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? They are not going to let this one go to the... Hold that thought! The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Smart that is.
Nothing
Change
game
the
me.
styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument.